Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, and we are going to break down that brand new Star Wars Jedi Survivor trailer that just came out during the 2022 Game Awards. I'm stoked. I saw that trailer and I was going to keep watching the Game Awards, and I was like, you know what? No. We need to do a breakdown right now. I stopped watching the Game Awards and said, the only way I can do this is to do it live. So I took some screenshots. I got the video downloaded and recorded so we can watch the trailer now and stop it and scrub through and do a breakdown of what we just saw, because this game looks incredible. This game looks incredible. Cal Kestis is back. New lightsaber modifications. There's creatures that are familiar and different. All of that stuff and more in this video. But first, let me go through. I'm going to change. This is a live stream. I'm doing this as a live stream first. And then what I'm going to do, I've got it set to subscriber only, but I'm going to make it so that anybody can comment. So go ahead and comment, because at the end we're going to take your comments and we're going to kind of scrub through them and see what you think. But for now, Heine's excited. Heine's very, and okay, Brad, I know, it's been a minute. You guys have been in low power mode for a while. They're happy to be back. They're just happy to be back. We good? Oh, okay. And BBH too. The droids. All right, let's get into this trailer real quick. You good, brother? You good? All right, they want me to put it on. Are you ready for this? Let's do it. Let's watch this trailer. Okay, so I've got it down a little bit lower, so it's going to be a little quiet. I'm going to talk over it. So we got this thing opening up. Who is this guy in the back of the tank? Look at it. He's missing an arm. White skin, blue eyes. Be imprisoned again. One arm. Oh, did you see that? We'll come back. That right there, that scene right there in the cockpit has me worried. But look how beautiful that is. Syrah's back. Syrah Jenda with more tattoos, if I'm not mistaken. I believe those are some more tattoos. Look at that, riding creatures. Now you can ride creatures. Okay, there's a lot happening here. Look at what's that RMS in the court? We're gonna break down. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna break down. We're gonna talk through it and go through all of this stuff, because who the heck are those guys? What's the symbol on the door? This is why we're doing a breakdown. This had to be done. Trevor Daly asked me the real question. Where's Grease? Look at that, a brown wampa? What? More scout troopers. A lot more scout troopers. Is that a dark trooper? That looks like a dark trooper. Stand against the darkness. They're telling us dark trooper. Look at, oh my, who's this guy? Is that AC Slater? He looks like AC Slater. And you have a helper now? Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot. So we got scrub going on. That move. Who's this guy? The droids are going nuts.
As long as we fight.
Okay. I know, you're excited. I'm excited. Look at that, grappling hook. We're gonna go through all of this, right? What was that?
Survives.
Cal Kestis rocking the old school High Republic style crossguard. My droids are losing it. They're losing it, guys. That was insane. That was insane. Like how are you feeling about that trailer? Star Wars Workshop. Well, I need a blue crossguard lightsaber in my life. Yep. Where's Grease was really my question. That was really my first question when I saw that. Yeah, Jedi, doesn't it look insane? It looks amazing. I'm really, really stoked on this. Now, I've got some stills that I took so we can break down and look at a lot of this stuff. Let's go through it now. Okay, so I am actually ahead of the game. I should have prepped this a little bit better, but I didn't. So I'm going to go back through these stills. I thought I had them all pulled up. We only got a couple more to go through. That's not a very big deal. Let's go back to the beginning. This is the first one that worried me. Where's Grease? Where's everybody? Where's Marin? Where are they? Why in this cockpit photo is it only Cal Kestis and BD? Same ship. But where is Grease? I'm like actually super worried that there's no Grease in this photo at all. Like, look around the cockpit. There's no signs of anybody. This is at least just saying, bro, I know, right? Amazing trailer. We'll go back and scrub through it after I go through some of these photos. Next one I took. This is a gorgeous shot. Look at this shot right here. I don't know what kind of village that is, but it looks to be bigger than a lot of the other like maps. I feel like Kashyyyk was pretty big. Kashyyyk had a pretty big map on it, when we went through it. But it looks big. Like the level design looks so much bigger on this. Yeah, my droids. Yeah, no, guys, I get it. I get it. It does look big. Here we got Sira Junda in what looks to be some kind of archives. Those are similar to the library in Coruscant, if not the library in Coruscant. No, BBH. I don't think it is the library in Coruscant because the surroundings don't look like Coruscant, but it's the same style of archives there. And notice she has the different markings on her, some more scars, a different style of dress. And it seems like from what she said in the trailer, they haven't spoken in a little while. Interesting. This part was really cool where he lifts up the trooper holding the turret, the little like the blaster gun turret with the shield, the heavy. He lifts him up and uses him to shoot the other stormtroopers. And again, we've got another planet that's more outdoorsy, not a Kashyyyk. I'm imagining we're going to completely new planets this time around. But this is a really, really cool feature and a new move that you can do in this game. Okay, look at this thing. What is that? Oh man, what is that creature called? Somebody like let me know what that creature's called. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up and see a boga. That looks to be kind of like a boga. That not quite though, because it's on 2 legs and not 4. The boga that Obi-Wan rode in Revenge of the Sith was definitely on 4 legs. So it's not quite the same as a boga, but it's pretty close, right? What do you think here? What do you think? Let me do something. Let me ban some of the weird stuff that's showing up in the spam in the chat. But guys, the head of it looks like a boga, but it's not quite a boga. All right. What do we got here? Oh, here's a make that a little bit bigger. Move that to the side. So in this next part, we could see that you can ride this creature, whatever the creature's called, and use your lightsaber while riding it. That's pretty awesome. That's really awesome. Next, check out this. You're flying that same town. I know you guys really loved that big sweeping scene we saw earlier, but I think it was it the second picture? I think it was this one. This scene right here. Look, those are the same place, right? Look at that tower on the left. About halfway between Cal Kestis and the edge of the screen on the left side, there's that big tower. That looks to be that same tower here on the left, just to the left of the creature's wing. Oh my goodness, droids! They won't stop. They really won't stop. Okay, so we see the lightsaber. We see him igniting it, about to face off with these 2 thugs. Now look at that symbol on the door. What is that symbol? Like what? Anybody have any ideas as to what that squares? It looks like sacred math, like sacred geometry, weird like Illuminati, Golden Dawn kind of stuff, like sacred geometry. So if you have any theories as to what that is, it looks almost like an eyeball, but it also at the same time looks like a Jedi holocron. It looks a lot like the markings on a Jedi holocron. So interesting. All right, next shot I took here. This is the 2 thugs. Now, I wanted to try and translate that Arabesh up in the corner, and I think this next shot has a slightly better view of it. There we go. It's a slightly better view of it. Let me see if I can translate that real quick on the fly. And I think I'm almost done translating. Look how good I am. Not to toot my own horn too bad, but that actually says Dendras. Dendras. Dendras is what that says. So that's, I don't know if that's a person's name. Is it supposed to be like a cantina or what? But that's really the only Arabesh we can make out on that sign. All right, next up. Look at that. What is it, like a vibro axe kind of? But it's like a huge, gigantic axe that this guy... And he's giving me Knights of the Old Republic vibes. Yeah, no, I know. Heine's over here like losing her bolts. Very much Knights of the Old Republic vibes is what I'm picking up off this guy. It's mostly the helmet. All right, then we got a little bit of showdown. Now, in this part, you can see he does dual wield the lightsabers again. I don't know why, but I have a feeling a lot of what they showed us is early game footage, is in like earlier parts of the story and not something that we're going to see later in the game. All right, next up. Oh, this part was really, really cool. Check this out. We've got this big brown creature, and when they showed us a close-up of it, it's a brown wampa. Now, I don't know if you guys remember or have played the game, but Shadows of the Empire, which I don't shut up about, Shadows of the Empire from the N64 had a brown wampa on it, so it's cool to see them come back. Next up, we see him facing... Look at those TIE fighters in the background. He's in some kind of Imperial establishment, some kind of hangar with TIE fighters, but that it looks kind of like a Magna Guard, but it also looks like a Dark Trooper. And then next up, we've got him getting a lift up from a guy who looks, I thought he looked a little bit like AC Slater, Mario Lopez. We get another shot of him right there. And this is like some kind of companion character that helps you out in the story. And in the next shot, they did a cool little move where he like jumps on his back and helps you fight, but he doesn't notice he doesn't have a lightsaber. He's actually, I think he uses a blaster. And then last we see them going up, not last, they've got a couple more photos here, but next up we've got this weird like Triceratops kind of creature that you fight, which seems to be normal for the game. You do fight a lot of the bigger creatures. And then we have a look at the newer style of Cal Kestis with a little bit of scruff going on. BD's still there, still rocking a blue vest, but a different kind of blue vest. Still very Star Wars-y looking. And then we see this big move that he does where he uses lightsaber on like 2 droids to the left. You can see their carcasses on the ground. And then he does a spinning lightsaber trick where he like throws it around and takes out 4 more. Amazing. We see a lot more droids. We see battle droids this time. We're seeing a lot of super battle droids. This guy right here, though. What's everybody's thoughts on this guy? I want to know what everybody's thoughts on this are. Because he looks a lot like Marin. He has that light skin, that light-colored hair. We know Marin from the first episode, or from Jedi Fallen Order. And I'm just wondering, and look at what's in his hand. Look at what's in his hand right there. That looks to be some kind of communicator. And we'll rewatch the trailer here in just a second and kind of listen to what he has to say, because he says one quick little line. I think he's referring to that communicator. But he looks like Marin, but when you look up on Wikipedia, Marin is a Zabrak. She's from Dathomir. And I guess female Zabrak have hair and not horns. And so him being a male, having hair makes me think he's not a Zabrak. He's got to be something different. And so I don't know what to make of this guy, but he looks really, really interesting. All right, next up, we see Cal Kestis lighting up his lightsaber, and notice towards his hands, those 2 little things sticking out. And what do we got? We've got cross guards in this new saber. And they are High Republic style. They're not like the vents that Kylo Ren uses, but these are more High Republic style. Like I believe it's Stellan Gios who has the crossguard saber in High Republic, and it seems to match that style a lot. So everybody who bought the Legacy saber from Galaxy's Edge, haha, now it's outdated. Next up, we got him going against what I thought were more Magna Guards. They looked like Magna Guards this time around. You can get it, not Magna Guard. I don't know what, actually, not Magna Guards. I take that back. These look a little bit different. I don't know the name off the top of my head, but we've seen them. You can play as them in Battlefront 2. I'm just blanking on the name of what kind of droid that is. If you know it, leave it in the chat, and I'll update it when we get back to the trailer here in a second. And that was the last photo I took from that. But real quick, I'm going to go back through. We're going to scrub. Yeah, no, we can rewatch the trailer again. It's fine. You're going to be fine. We're going to rewatch the trailer. They don't listen. They don't listen. All right, let's put it on one more time. Here it is, that trailer from Jedi Survivor. So we've got the guy in the back of the tank.
I was betrayed.
He was betrayed
by the one I trusted most.
By the one he trusted most. And so, I'm guessing a Jedi. He's probably another Padawan or something, or another. Gotta be a Padawan. Okay, I'm stopping and I'm scrubbing through some of this. Let's see that part again. Look at that. That was an amazing little sequence. Okay, and the guy, I'm going back, and the guy he's right there facing off against has a lightsaber, but I think he's the same guy we see in a minute. No Grease. See the Mantis crash. Beautiful scene. Sirajunda. Look. Just look. Okay, look, can I scroll back a little bit? Look, notice the person on the right. I didn't notice them before. Who is that just standing there? So it's definitely not Coruscant. But she is in the archives.
Yourself the Empire's most wanted.
Yeah, you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most wanted. So they have not spoken in a while. Here, that move. Look at that move right there. Look at that move right there. He lifts him up. We're going to scroll back. He force pulls him, lifts him up, and makes him fire on the other troopers. Pull, fire on the other troopers, chops him in the back. That's brutal. And then you're riding some creatures. And so I think that guy right there with the vibro axe is the same guy we see him fighting with the lightsaber later. And notice the guy on the right, that guy right there, this purple dude. He's the guy talking to the white-skinned and gray-haired character that we see in a minute, who's holding that communicator.
Here why his kind are supposed to be dead.
We got that axe coming back. That looks cool. I'm guessing we fight this guy 3 or 4 times. This March. Is it March 17th?
After all we've done.
Okay, let's go back and watch that Wampa. I know they want to see the creature again. He lands so hard it breaks the building.
After all we've done.
Look at that. Oh, that's awesome.
The Empire is
He picks him up and slams him on the ground one more time.
done.
Look, he picks up Cal,
The
slam to the
Empire's
ground.
only grown stronger.
Tons of scout troopers. That's a dark trooper, right? Are you guys with me? Is that a dark trooper? That's got to be a dark trooper. Or something. It's like a weird mix. Stand against the darkness. Come on. See that character that helps him up?
Thanks, Claude.
Oh, it's a beautiful looking game. And that move right there. Well, let's see that one more time. See that one more time. Cal Kestis bends over.
Part of the job, Kestis.
Homie goes on his back, and he does like a drop kick on him. And there's that weird... Oh, I called it a Triceratops kind of thing earlier, but I don't know what you would call it. I've never seen that creature before, but the fight... Look at that fighting style. Did you see what he did? He hit it, twirled the lightsaber up, and it spun around a couple times, and then he caught it back on his way down, and then hit it right on the nose.
The Jedi
Let's see that one more time right here. Okay, full drop kick. Hit it. Oh, he threw it, caught it, and then went after it again. Okay, did you? Let's go back and look at that real quick. He seemed to have spun the lightsaber and double bladed as the big stab. Oh my goodness.
Now that we have this.
Now that we have whatever that communicator is, you notice he slowed everything down and then force pushed. Did you see that? So this is a cool move. But right here, he slows down all of everything, runs forward, pulls him forward, gets him into a blaster, and then that move where he's twirling behind him, but also in front of him. And then we have some kind of grappling hook. And there it is. The crossguard saber one more time. Oh my goodness, Cal Kestis has a crossguard
Hope
saber.
survives.
I'm really stoked. I can't wait for this game, March 17th. That looks amazing. That looks amazing to me. Let me see what you guys had to say here in the chat. Kurt saying, I guess I found my reason to jump into next-gen gaming, right? Revenge for Grease. Where's Grease? Where is Grease? Hashtag where is Grease? Luke saying, all the droids want to see the gameplay trailer. Yeah, no, they do. They're really into it. Here's a good question from me. I wonder how the fighting style will change once you use the crossguard saber. There's got to be something. You're absolutely right. There's got to be some kind of like extra blocking or something you can do with it. Assassin droids is what I was looking for. Those do look like assassin droids. Alicia's saying it's wizard. It is wizard. Did I call it Fallen Jedi? What's it called? It's called Jedi Survivor, not Fallen Jedi. Fallen Order is the first one. Jedi Survivor is this one. I have a feeling he's going to be a Fallen Jedi or something to that effect. Probably. Looks like more monster battles is what Nate's saying. Yeah, I believe that. No more poncho. Yeah, he was kind of wearing a vest, wasn't he? He was wearing more of a... Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely different. Nate is thinking possibly some kind of counterattack when you're using that crossblade saber. Oh, man. Yeah, this is... nothing wrong with the Xbox One, but might have to get an X now. I've got an X, and I love it. Guys, this is an awesome trailer. I'm really stoked about this. Leave your thoughts if you're watching this not live, but on the replay. Comment down below with your thoughts on this trailer. Are you going to be picking up this game on March, was it 17th? Yeah, he wants it. They're like, get it. No, I'll get it. Don't worry. I'm getting this game day one, provided I'm in town and can like have time to play it. I can't wait for this game. I'm really stoked on it. Guys, leave a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, don't be a move milker. Be the spark. See ya.